get loud.
We're back for another exciting episode.
And we are thankful for each other and for you at home that are watching this on Thanksgiving. How about that?
Turkey Day. Enjoy your turkey or whatever you eat for Thanksgiving, and don't eat too much of it.
I know, seriously.
You need leftovers for Friday.
I feel like always in a food coma. We had a little like breakfast Thanksgiving brunch thing at the station, and it was like carbo load central.
Yeah, I didn't participate in that. Just went with my old coffee, standard coffee.
I told Kevin that he needs to go over there to get some coffee.
But I already got some. Espresso from home.
And I said, well, it's not free, and your girl loves a freebie. I'll tell you, even like McDonald's, man, if I see I have a free fry, you know I'm going to go in there and get a free fry.
That's different. I'd go in and get a free. If they had McDonald's fries in that lunch, that breakfast thing at work, I would have got some.
That was interesting. Someone brought Christmas Captain Crunch, and I had a discussion actually the other day with someone. I don't think I've had cereal since I was like in high school.
I used to eat cereal all the time. Probably haven't had cereal in like 2 years, 2 or 3 years.
Yeah, it just, I don't know, it doesn't do anything for me. Like, I never think to myself, you know what, I really want some cereal.
Now, there was a time where I frosted mini wheats, baby. All over the frosted mini wheats.
Really? That's your favorite cereal?
I loved frosted mini wheats. And
or do you like to have it sit in the milk for a while?
No, you
got
gotta.
It has to be crunchy
because it gets too soggy. You gotta put them in, get the milk in there, and then just eat it as fast as you can because nobody likes soggy frosted mini wheats.
You know what's so interesting to me is like society has us eating cereal at such a young age, and then you look at like the
it's a marketing tool. It's the same thing with dairy. You were supposed to drink lots of milk, gonna build up your bones, and then we find out a lot of people can't handle dairy. So
I know.
It's
super interesting to me because it's like the most sugar thing is cereal, and like it's not really healthy.
But you know what's funny? It always in those damn commercials with Captain Crunch running around, and they'd show at the end, it's part of this nutritious breakfast.
I know.
And there's like freaking 40 other things on the table.
But you look
that wasn't, you're supposed to have like a small little bowl on the side.
No, but seriously, like you think of Fruit Loops, you think of, what's the one?
Toucan
Lucky Charms.
Sam, man.
Lucky Charms?
Yeah, he's the mascot of Notre Dame.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lucky Charms. They are bad for you. And I did not like Lucky Charms. Toucan Sam.
Really?
I like Cookie Crisp. Did you ever have Cookie Crisp?
Like the mini chocolate chip cookies? Yes, I have. And that's, I don't know. I feel like
Those
that's
are pretty
so bad for you.
fantastic.
Cocoa Puffs, that was a big thing.
Yeah. Like I said, I did, as I got older, becoming an old man, I liked Basic 4 too.
What's that?
It had like raisins and just all sorts of different
Raisin
stuff.
Bran?
But better. It had different, it wasn't all those same flaky little cereal, things. It was different versions of that. So
I will say, I did used to have oatmeal because my dad was big into the oatmeal.
I liked oatmeal for a while.
And so
I'll still do like steel cut oatmeal at like Starbucks or something in the morning on a random time.
But there was a specific type of oatmeal. It was dinosaur oatmeal. And I think this was bad for you too. It came with sugar, eggs, and then as the eggs melted in the oatmeal from the hot water,
this is weird.
It turned into small dinosaurs. Have you ever seen it?
No, I would either do cream of wheat or the Quaker Oats. I didn't do dinosaur. That's gross. The eggs.
It's not actual eggs.
I know, but it's just weird.
I don't know. It's a big thing. So
why wouldn't you just eat the egg before it turned into a dinosaur?
Because you wanted to see it like, it was different colors, like purple and blue and yellow, and then it would melt, and then it would be a dinosaur. I mean, it was very small. It was like, you couldn't really tell what it was, but it just, it reminded me of that. So.
Oh, man.
Okay. Well, people.
It's a delicious way to start your day.
That's what their little tagline there should be. There's people across the country, actually, that have been traveling for Thanksgiving. They said that there was going to be like 18 million people nationwide that were traveling for this. This is some of the video here. I'll tell you, driving, flying during the holidays is a pain in the butt. Have you ever done it for Thanksgiving?
No, I've usually had Thanksgiving at home. Even when I was in college, I stayed at school during Thanksgiving. I did not go home. So I really never have traveled during the holidays.
Wow.
Like, I mean, when I got out of college, but that was always at the beginning of December. So you weren't really battling the crowd. So yeah, no, we have not done a travel holiday during Thanksgiving or Christmas. Yeah, just I've never done that in my life. So
Really?
I've been stress free, I guess.
I guess so. I mean, last year I went home for Christmas. I feel like Thanksgiving is tough because if you work, like, you know, for us, we work a lot of the holidays, but like if you work Black Friday, you can't really travel for Thanksgiving because
You got to be back up
you
and
gotta be
early.
back. But a new survey by Talk Research took a look at how different generations handle awkward conversations at family gatherings. Okay, Kevin? Some say they plan to fake a phone call or go to the restroom to avoid heavy topics. Others say they will actually shift the conversation to lighter subjects like hobbies, vacation plans, and pets. Nearly half agreed that politics, finances, relationships, and weight are off the table when it comes to topics. But
weight,
even when
yeah.
things get difficult, 60% say that those awkward moments lead to deeper understanding of each other. What's your thoughts on this?
Well, people start pissing me off with their politics. I said, not going to do it. I just say, I'm not going to do it. But the thing is, don't have that problem because our last few Thanksgivings have been small, intimate affairs. We're having one today. It's going to be a small, intimate affair. You're included. So it's just, you know what I mean? It's just like 4 people, 5 people, nothing big. So
Yeah.
you're not, and the savior in all this is football because everybody gets starting to talk football and politics goes out the window. And then we're just yelling at about our football teams.
I will say so.
Or talking fantasy football.
If you are a single person, I definitely think it is annoying when you go to certain family gatherings and like people constantly harass you about that because I've had to deal with this in the past.
So, Mederios, anybody lucky back there in Fresno?
It's like, so how's the love life? That's the number one thing, man. I swear
Lots
to
of
God.
swiping left, Mom. Sorry.
Not even on the apps. Don't worry, Kevin. But it's just like so funny. That's like a huge topic of conversation that does happen. And I'm sure for some people, it is very annoying. That and like, oh, when are you going to have a kid? Even if you're in a relationship.
Right. You know, it's crazy too, and it's always the women that get it. Men
I know.
really don't. Men don't. I mean, the only person growing up that ever bothered me about it was my abuela. She was like, Wita was always, ¿Tienes novia? ¿Tienes novia? I'm like, chill, Wita. Come on now.
Chill.
Chill, Wita.
No. So I do think it is a good idea. I mean, it's a couple of days. You don't really need to talk about politics. You don't really need to talk about, you know, weight. I thought that was an interesting thing. Why are you even talking
Because
about
your
that?
weight's going to be up after eating that damn meal. I will tell you, though, I'm hitting the treadmill tomorrow morning before.
I know, that's always a tough thing, though. Like, for Thanksgiving, do you not eat until Thanksgiving dinner so that you leave yourself room?
Nah, you just snacky
is
snack
it like
and then-
a bad idea because by the time you get to the dinner, then you're like shoving everything in
Well,
your
we're
mouth?
going to do this. We're going to have a lot of snacks. So you snacky snack. And then maybe the main course isn't going to be that big. And then you have leftovers. So.
Yeah, I know. That's the way to go. I did see a cool thing for leftovers is you bring like those tin muffin things. They're like made out of tin. They're not tin foil, but you know what I'm talking
Yeah.
about. And they're muffins. So then that way you can put leftovers in each thing so that it's not touching each other. So that when you go to eat it or whatever, it's not just one giant mashup of whatever. I thought that was kind of clever.
Could be a little bit of a pain in the rear for the chef.
Why?
What do you mean? Like after you eat?
To go.
Yeah.
Not when you're eating each thing,
So
Kevin.
you just give everybody like a
So
cupcake
you
of food?
No, you give, okay, it's like, you know, have you gone to Costco and they have like those metal trays that are like throwawayable?
Right. So you have a big tray of like,
you have
but
a
there's
tray,
like
but they're
15 spaces on there.
They're like muffin tins. So you put like mashed potatoes in one, you could put stuffing in the other, you could put something else in there. you
That's
could
all
put
right.
your
Just I'll put it in one Tupperware and take it home. You're the same person eating it, so not a big deal. Not a big deal. People mash up their food anyways.
I thought it was kind of clever. I also saw
It's a
something
waste of money, Mederios.
No,
We're
I
trying to
don't
save
agree with
money.
that.
That was a waste
No,
of money.
Wrong. I wish I had the challenge flag right now. I forgot it at my
You
desk.
left them at your desk. I'd throw a penalty for you bringing that damn thing up.
Unnecessary roughness on Kevin.
Illegal procedure. Give him his damn mic.
I also thought what was kind of cool is so you can take these molds that look like a wreath and you put cranberries in there and then you put the water in there and then you freeze them and then it looks like a little wreath. I might do that for Christmas.
Oh, remember didn't we see one where that was a turkey, like some sort of dessert? Remember where they were doing that?
Yeah, that was kind of weird. That was a lot of work, though.
Yeah, too much work. Just hand me some chocolate chip cookies and be done with it.
Well, while we're talking about the Thanksgiving meal, okay, here's some people.
That is not my family.
They're not at Thanksgiving, though. That looks like they're at a restaurant. I don't know what this video is. But with people across the country finalizing their holiday plans, a travel resource site says that the most disliked Thanksgiving dishes are cranberry sauce.
Okay.
This is the third year in a row where cranberry sauce ranked first as the most disliked. Number 2, sweet potatoes or yams. Right behind that, green bean casserole. And 4th is turkey. I thought that was kind of strange. After that, stuffing.
I told you growing up, I didn't really like turkey. I had ham.
And then some notable mentions for least liked are coleslaw, corn, and pumpkin pie.
I can tell you, it's ranked number 1?
I don't know.
Not turkey. Mashed potatoes, baby. Ranked number 1.
The best.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Ranked number 1.
Yeah.
Everybody loved. Have you ever run into somebody that didn't like mashed potatoes?
I don't know.
And if you did, that person's psychopath.
I did. I thought it was interesting, too. I went around and was asking a whole bunch of coworkers what their favorite dish was. Actually, a lot of people said turkey. There was like at least 4 or 5 people that said turkey. That was a top contender for best, not worst. A lot of people said mac and cheese.
Yeah, mac and cheese is fantastic.
Mac and cheese is really good. I do.
But I really haven't had it at Thanksgiving in a while. That was on our list of stuff to do today, was mac and cheese, but neither one of us voted for it.
Well, I do make a bomb mac and cheese. The hard part with mac and cheese during Thanksgiving is if you're bringing it and you're not like the main chef, is mac and cheese, you have to get it into the oven at a certain time so that it's like creamy enough. Because you don't want it to be all dried up and then you're not eating like a creamy mac and cheese.
Yes, and another problem with mac and cheese is it is not a featured dish, so it's always off to the side.
Right.
And then you end up eating all the mac and cheese and you don't have your main dish. Or you have lots of leftovers of mac and cheese, which is not necessarily a bad thing.
But you're like, the turkey's usually in the oven, the stuffing's usually in the oven, like stuff is already in the oven.
You gotta time it right.
So how you time it is very hard with mac and cheese, and I'm not gonna screw that up. So that's why I did not say that I was gonna do that this year. So we're not gonna do that, okay?
No.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It is what it is. I am going to make a pumpkin pie, though, from scratch.
There you go.
Not too hard to do. I did it last year, too, for you guys.
Yep.
And then I made a pecan pie. You guys didn't really...
I'm not a big pecan fan. I mean, I'll have a piece, but I'll go pumpkin. This is the one time I do like pumpkin. Pumpkin pie.
Have you ever had a sweet potato pie? Apparently that's a big thing.
I've had it a couple times. Not bad. Not bad. Sweet potatoes aren't bad. But if I got a choice between real potato and sweet potato, I'm going real potato.
I never had a sweet potato pie, but
Could you imagine having a potato pie?
Yeah.
A pie made out of potatoes?
I feel like it would kind of be like those potato bites from Starbucks.
Yeah, probably.
It would be pretty good. Okay, so obviously Thanksgiving traditions. One of my favorite things to do is watch football. I mean, that is the greatest thing about, I guess they do it for Christmas too, but I don't feel like football is much integrated into Christmas as it is Thanksgiving.
Not yet. They're getting there though.
We were talking about how football saves the day from these political and love life conversations. Well, not for my family, because guess what? My mom is a big Lions fan. And my stepdad is a Packers fan. They are playing on Thanksgiving. And sometimes they do play on Thanksgiving. Like, it's happened multiple times. So I'm sure they're going to have to be
because it's a marquee game, Packers, Lions. So, or they'll get Packers, Cow. So they'll schedule like kind of those, make it kind of like a rivalry. The Cowboys are playing whatever rando team that they select. I know Dolphins have not played the Lions on Thanksgiving. Not that I can remember, but I can remember multiple games of them playing the Cowboys.
I think they like to do divisional games on Thanksgiving, too. because it's a divisional game. Packers Lions has happened
Bears
multiple
Lions
times.
was
Bear
last year.
Lions has happened.
Yeah.
The two
Cowboys
teams that
and
always.
Commanders, or
Yeah.
Cowboys and Eagles.
Yeah. Well, because the Eagles always play on Thanksgiving, or not Eagles. The Cowboys always play on
Yeah,
Thanksgiving.
the Cowboys and the Lions are mandated to play
Yeah.
on Thanksgiving at home, and then now we've got a third game that they've tossed onto the mix. So it's what do we got tonight? Ravens and Bengals, which
Yeah.
the Ravens have played on Thanksgiving a few times over the past few
Also a
years.
divisional game. So
Also making their march to the playoffs, like I called. I said the Ravens are winning that division.
yeah, but Lamar Jackson, what the heck was that?
He's playing like garbage. But
I mean-
they're playing really well as a team in terms of defense. But yeah, the last two games, him coming back, not really played well.
Terrible.
He's played good against the Dolphins, and then he's had two stinkers.
Actually, I think it's been terrible. I think it's awful. And he's
They're
my
still
fantasy,
winning.
Quarterback. I'm still in contention in 3 leagues. I'm eliminated from Kevin's league. Real sad story for me. Jamar Chase can kick rocks. In the words of Kevin, get a real job.
Get a real job, Jamar. Stop spitting on people. So
Well,
now he's
speaking of-
suspended.
Speaking about disgusting things, this next thing that we're going to tell you about after the break, absolutely diabolical. I mean,
And I don't even know what it is yet.
no way would I even ever try this, okay? Not a chance in heck would I try this. Then we're going to be talking about a Black Friday deal that has to deal with generations, Kevin. We love that. And finish it out with some hits. We'll be right back after this. All right, we are back. You do know about this because I told you about this the other day, but you've already forgotten about it because
I'm old.
it is so disgusting.
Oh,
okay?
I do remember now. It's coming. This is disgusting, folks. And if you like this,
All right, here you go. Shower Hour IPA. Maybe you've heard the term shower beer before or not.
yeah, well, in
usually-
most cases, when people hear shower beer, it means that they're in the shower drinking a beer.
Correct.
Not this way.
Okay, well, a company is actually selling beers brewed using shower and laundry water from the buildings that use an on-site purification system. The company says as water infrastructure challenges grow worldwide, buildings continue to let perfectly good water go down the drain. They hope this recycled water beer will open people's eyes about how water can be reused.
I respect what they're doing for our ecology and our world. I will not buy this product. I'm sorry.
Apparently, they say with the fermentation that it's safe to drink.
Well, I guess if you think about it, making beer is kind of an odd thing where you gotta ferment and leave it sitting. Like if you're a home beer maker, you're using a recycled bottle and you're doing it in your garage with God knows what kind of a setup. So now that I step back and think about it,
You might be open to it?
no, I don't really drink that much beer anymore.
Okay.
I'm more into hard liquor.
That wasn't the question.
No,
The
I
question
would
is-
steer clear of this. I just stick to Michelob Ultra.
The thing that disgusts me about it is like, you have no idea who was showering.
Or what they were doing in the shower.
Like,
There's
you-
a lot of people that pee in the shower.
I know. Well,
Do I do it? Possibly.
well, also, I mean, hello.
going down the drain.
Somebody's going to be, I mean, you're in a shower naked. So, I mean, it's touching all parts of their body. That's pretty gross to me. I have a weird thing. I don't like people's feet. I don't want it touching their feet and then going down
yeah.
the drain and then all
You
the way
and
in
I
my
definitely
mouth.
don't have a foot fetish.
No.
Feet are like, ugh, ick. So yeah, let's just, I mean, if there's people out there, great, that are going to do it. Not you or I. Not doing it.
We're saying no.
I'll stick to my brewery where they brew it the real way.
Okay, well, we introduced you guys. This is a lot sweeter than the last story. Hopefully those shower beers are not sweet. That would be pretty disgusting anyways. But
Talk about an IPA sour or something, you know.
it is going to be sour, depending on who showered.
Oh, could you imagine like Dallas Cowboy Ale using recycled water from Jerry World after the Cowboys have showered their latest loss away? Ugh. All right, let's get to some.
Imagine from their jerseys that have been sitting in the locker rooms
Okay.
for days and days
Yeah.
and days.
No.
People shower their dogs and stuff too at the showers. It's not like they just shower themselves. Ugh. Okay, well, moving on. This is a lot sweeter. Okay, you can actually get a 67-cent Frosty deal. Well, why? We talked about it before. 6-7. Frosty fans can actually get a small size of the treat for 67 cents on Black Friday, which is tomorrow, through the Wednesdays.
From the Wendy's Wednesday.
App, or by ordering in restaurants across the nation.
And it's a Thin Mint flavor? Or is that just one of the flavors?
This is one of the ones that they offer. This is the video that I can find.
I love Frosties. Haven't had a Frosty in a while. You know what we used to do back in the day? It was like dip our French fries in Frosties.
Yeah, it's still a thing. People still do that.
Yeah, it's like ranch on pizza.
No, I don't know. It's okay. I don't think it's that great. I feel like it's kind
ranch on pizza?
No, I love ranch on pizza. I think it's a little overrated.
The French fries and the Frosty? Yeah, I do too, but
like
I'll do it once in a while.
I'm never like craving it, but do I think it tastes bad? No. But am I like, you know what I should go get is a Frosty and French fry?
Those are two separate purchases in my book. I'll go buy and get a Frosty if that's just what I'm having. But I love my French fries with no mixtures in it.
Yeah.
I even do it without ketchup.
Yeah. So speaking about 6-7, okay?
6-7.
I swear, ever since I've done this, 6-7 comes up a lot in the score in pickleball. And every time I force my partner to do the sign when they have to say the score, and I say it's going to bring us another
6-7.
And the other day somebody asked me how old my dog is, Jackpot. And he happens to be between 6 and 7, okay? I'm not trying to do the trend, but it just happens to be.
You know one thing? And I understand it drives a lot of older people up the wall, or just drives people in general up the wall, but there are worse things that kids could be saying influenced by rap music. So 6-7, we got you, my man.
I kind of like it. I've kind of become
Couldn't tell you who the artist was, though. Who is he?
It was Ball.
Excuse you?
You know the guy?
Bald Eagle?
No.
Lorenzo Ball?
Yeah, is
it LaMelo?
Yeah, yeah.
That's him?
Yeah.
He's 6'7"?
Yeah.
Wow.
And I think isn't he 6'7", like in height? I think he was referencing his height.
Probably.
So I think it was a reference to his height.
Yeah, he does more in the record studio than he ever did out on the court, man. Go LaMelo!
6'7", 6'7". I mean, who even came up with that tone of voice? Like, that's not how it is in the song. So it's just like 6'7". Somebody was just like 6'7". People like ate it up for lunch and dinner.
Oh, TikTok, we hate you.
Okay, let's break down the Billboard chart since
we're on to the music part now, right? Funny that 6'7's never made it to the top of the charts, but I told you, Taylor, she's going to be there until Mama Christmas gets up there. But look, Mama Christmas, number 8.
Oh,
and you know, people that are already jamming it before the holiday even gets here. And yeah, look at the chart. Really, that's the only. It's Taylor continuing her run, and Mariah peeking her head in. She'll be fully unveiled by the time the chart comes out next week.
So number 1, Fate of Ophelia, 2, Golden, 3, Ordinary, 4, Man I Need, 5, Opalite, 6, Mutt, 7, Daisies, 8, All I Want for Christmas is You.
And Kalani's song about laundry, Folded.
That's a
number
great
9.
song. Great
it's about
song.
laundry. And,
Yeah.
And then I Get Better at Morgan Wallen. Here's the funny thing. I'm not a big fan of that Daisy song either.
Why? I love that
It's
song.
just kind of weird. Doesn't even
Why?
say Daisy's in the chorus or nothing.
So?
Sorry,
Here's,
Justin.
that's a great song. That's the best song on the album.
All right.
Okay.
Told you Taylor's running this. But look at Summer Walker. Could you tell me what a Summer Walker is?
It's an artist. She's great. You don't know who Summer Walker is?
She a country artist?
No, she's R&B. Wow. Kevin, you need to expand your horizons because that's actually...
Look at the other debuts, though. NF with Fear. And you may remember 5 Seconds from Summer. They've been around.
Yeah.
They pop in at number 6. And, of course, look at my buddy Morgan Wallen. Still got two albums in the top 10. Can we just get rid of him, please? Can we
keep
get
on
rid of
saying that.
Morgan Wallen?
It's not going to happen, Kevi.
I'd love to get rid of Morgan Wallen.
It's not going to happen. So, Life of a Showgirl, finally over it. I'm the Problem at 3, 4, Fear, 5, K-pop Demon Hunters. Apparently, they're coming out with the new movie, too. Did you see that?
Oh, yeah.
They're coming out
And
with
they
the
already
sequel.
know, and they said they're eligible for an Oscar. We'll see
How
what they
about
win.
that? 6, Everyone's a Star. 7, The Art of Loving. 8, Man's Best Friend. 9, SOS. And 10, One Thing at a Time. I will mention I did go to Wicked on opening weekend.
We haven't seen it yet.
Okay, well, I'll tell
I mean, we saw the first one. I'm sure it's going to be good. Sure,
You've seen the play, haven't you?
Oh, yeah.
So I had never seen the play. This was the first time that I saw anything with the Wicked. I mean, my sisters used to sing the soundtrack all the time,
Mm-hmm.
but I thought it was good. I did like the first one better, but I think in general people like Act 1 better than Act 2, right?
Probably.
Is that your thought from seeing the play? You liked the first act better?
Well, I'm going to be straight with you. I don't even remember how it ends. So I'm going to go into this. I've seen the play, and I saw the first movie, and I know that they like kind of reunite or whatever. So I'll be like, it'll be all new to me because I literally have completely forgotten how the play ends.
Well, we know how this ends, and that ends with us saying goodbye, saying we're thankful for you.
Adios. We'll see you. I'll see you in December.
Bye.